kick it, Jackie Chan.
Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barron.
The youngest wanna kick it, Jackie Chan.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to the Brooklyn Barons Relocation franchise here on Madden 23. That is right, we return, and we have a mountain to climb today. It may not seem like it on the surface, but if you go into the history books, you know the Buffalo Bills always give us the work. And that, I'm expecting it to be no different in today's episode. Yes, we are taking on the Bills. Yes, they only have 2 wins this late into the season. But, to be fair, Josh Allen was hurt for like a month and a half early in the season, so that's why they were struggling. And now that he's back, they still haven't really picked up much. I think they got 1 win since he's been back. I think they got 1 without him, and then they got 1 with him, so they only have 2 wins. But, as you know, in prior history of the series, the Bills always just seem to play out of their minds against us. Yes, we did beat them earlier in the season, but that, again, was against their backup quarterback, so this is the first time we've played the Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs combination this season. I'm expecting it to be a win, but I'm also expecting it to be a very, very frustrating game and a very, very tough game to win. So, without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Let's get in there and get our 11th win of the season. If you guys go and enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get started. So here we are, week number 12 of the NFL season. We are coming up on the end of the season. We've got a month to go, probably, maybe a month and a half to go of the season. So it is about time to get down to business, basically. We've got our bye week next episode. Well, I'll simulate at the end of this episode to get to week 14. So we've got our Buffalo Bill game, our final game against the Bills, and then a bye week, and then we play the Steelers next episode. It is a long road ahead against the Bills, that is for sure. We know how tough they can be against us. And it was Kellen Mond. How did I forget it was Kellen Mond? Of course it was. That's who we played in the earlier game this season. Josh Allen has returned. We will defend the short pass because that seems to be his go-to little check down stuff. So we will defend the short pass. We'll see if that works. Obviously at halftime, if we need to adjust, we certainly will. And we will go short pass as well. That is our game plan. That usually is our game plan. We will try to force 3 turnovers against Josh Allen. I don't know how healthy he is. Maybe he's still a little hurt, and maybe he can throw a couple interceptions or something. Maybe a fumble. I don't know. Something hopefully will happen to turn the ball over a couple times because we're going to need some turnovers if we're looking to beat this Bills team with Josh Allen. We know how tough they can be. I need to check the injury list. Do we have anybody on there? I don't remember. No, we're all healthy. That is perfect. We are all healthy and ready to go. Let's take a look at this Bills team. I know we do it twice a year, but it's been a minute since we looked at it, and now they have Josh Allen back. So Josh Allen, starting quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, 98 overall at just 29 years old, superstar X Factor. We played Kellen Mond last game against them earlier in the season. I think it was like week 2 or something we played them, maybe week 3. So now we have to go up against their actual franchise quarterback. Then they've got Devin Singletary, James Cook. They've got Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, Ray McLeod, Khalil Shakir. Decent receivers, at least these 2 are, but Diggs is getting a little bit older. He's still an X Factor, but he is getting a little bit older. He's still going to give us that work. Foster Moreau and Lucas Curtis are the tight ends, but Lucas Curtis is injured, so they'll have Marlon Coleman. They only have 2 tight ends on the roster with this guy injured, so we could take advantage of that. They're going to have an offensive lineman to play tight end, I'm guessing, as that third one if they run some heavy packages or anything. Deion Dawkins, Peter Volgan, Mitch Morse, Ben Cleveland, and Telvin Weaver are the offensive line, but Telvin Weaver is injured as well. The Bills are struggling with injuries this year. They're going to have Juan Proctor, second-year man out of Mississippi, only a 63 overall, and that's only because he's playing up with the morale. He's less than a 63 overall originally. Wow, okay, so we could have some fun on that right side if we can just get some pressure. We struggle to get pressure sometimes. Then on the defensive line, they've got Greg Rousseau, who's a 25-year-old, 87 overall superstar. He's really progressing really well. Then they got Justin Matabuke and Cortland Edwards. along with Ed Oliver and Aleem McNeil on defensive line. They've got Ogundeji on the left outside linebacker spot with Rashawn Evans and Matt Milano on the linebacker spot, but he's also injured. So they have Akeem Davis-Gaither, who's going to probably start at right outside linebacker. Man, the Bills have been hit with the injury bug this year. No wonder they only have 2 wins this year. Tre'Davious White still there at corner. Teron Johnson, Khair Elam, Darius Williams at corner. But again, most of these guys are pretty short, except for 6'2" Elam. They are decently fast, but I think our receivers are more physical than these guys. I think we can take them on. And then they've got John Silver and Jordan Poyer at the safety spot with Justin Tucker and Jamie Gillian, the Scottish Hammer, at kicker punter. So you can definitely see just how the Bills have gotten to this point where they're 2-8. But they are the Buffalo Bills at the end of the day. We are the Brooklyn Barons. They tend to beat us down and shaft us most games against them. So we will see. Even against Kellen Mond earlier in the season, they still played really, really well against us. We just happened to win that game. So it's going to be a challenge. I will say that. I'm not hiding it. I am scared of this Bills team. But we can't be scared. We got to be laser focused. We got to be ready to go. We got to take on the Buffalo Bills in Highmark Stadium in Buffalo, New York. The Dildaroonies are going to be out in full force. Let's go see if we can take on the Bills and actually beat them 2 games in a row. I think for the first time in franchise history, we would beat them 2 times in the regular season. I'm pretty sure. Don't fact check me because I'm probably wrong.
It's week 12 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Barons and the Bills under the lights on Sunday night.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Brooklyn Barons and the Buffalo Bills. Everybody, with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, our visitors, they've gone a full half season since their last loss, winners of 8 in a row.
And you don't get on win streaks like this without your defense playing a big role. They've created quite an identity, and I know they want and expect this streak to get to.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Buffalo Bills and Brooklyn Barons are underway in Sunday Night Football. It's prime time. Are you ready for Sunday night, baby? They knew, Goodell knew that this was going to be a primetime matchup. That's why he scheduled us in this spot. Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen go after each other for the first time this season. 2,999. That's a crazy stat that we're not over 1,000 yards or over 3,000 yards. But as you can see, a lot of interceptions, mainly because I just am stupid and not very good at this football game. So that's one of the main reasons why there's so many interceptions. I think there was, 17 on there or something. So we just ignore that, basically. The interceptions is a meaningless stat, okay? It's a meaningless stat. Who even cares about interceptions? I see my main man, the founding father, Will Washington, in the flat. He's wide open. 16 yards to start the game. You gotta love Will Washington. He was one of how did we get him? We traded for him, right? He was in a trade pack. He wasn't even the main piece of the trade package, was he? I don't remember if he was the main piece or not. Maybe he was. Whatever, he's become one of my favorite players, maybe in channel history. I'm loving me some founding father. And he goes down. He's got both of the catches so far in this game. 32 yards for him. I mean, it's working. If we can't run the ball with Saquon Barkley, might as well run a little play action, make them think we're going to run it. And I'm going to have to throw this a little bit quicker than I wanted to. Justin Jefferson luckily got the ball and held on. They brought some pressure, good pressure off the edge. Decent offensive line blocking there. And we'll give this to Ramondre Stevenson. So Saquon struggled to run. Travis Etienne got 8 yards. What will Stevenson be able to accomplish here? He will be able to do a decent amount, 9 or 10 maybe? Basically 10, but it's still second in inches. So the offensive line just doesn't want to block for Barkley. Is that what it is? Etienne and Stevenson can just run up the middle freely, but Barkley gets struggled or has to struggle. Oh no, take back what I said. Stevenson fights for no gain instead of losing a yard, but they didn't block for him either on that one. And now we go with the stick play that should allow for somebody to break open. It's going to have to be a throwaway. Just going to have to be a throwaway. Nobody was going to be open. I'm not throwing stupid interceptions or throwing into tight coverage or anything like that. That wasn't the ideal situation, but it had to be. It was the best call. Nobody got open when I needed them to. I'm going to actually send Justin Jefferson on a fade. I think he can win one-on-one. I was wrong. He can't win one-on-one, and Malik Willis was the one in on the quarterback that time. I keep forgetting to take him out of that. I keep forgetting. We'll take 3 points. I know we're at the 10. We probably should go for the first down or go for the touchdown. But against the Buffalo Bills, points matter a whole heck of a lot. Whether it's 3, whether it's 2, whether it's 7, it matters a lot. So, not what I wanted. Obviously, I want the touchdown, especially against Josh Allen, but points are points, and you need a lot of them to beat the Bills. They will start at the 25-yard line with that ball going out of the back of the end zone, and now here comes Joshy Poo, Josh Allen. I shouldn't have skipped that so we could see his numbers, but we are going to go against the right tackle, who is not good. Josh Allen against Josh Allen. I'm hoping to get some big wins against him. He gets it out to Singletary. We tackle him. Not efficiently, but we do tackle him. Still have Sean McDermott, very interesting. Hasn't gotten fired yet, although they only had 1 loss last year. Maybe this year he gets fired, or maybe this year they take into account, that's a holding call. Maybe they take into account that they didn't have their starting quarterback for like a month and a half. So that's coming back. Thank you very much. Seattle's 1-10. I just looked at that down at the bottom ticker. Thank you, Deion Dawkins, for doing that. I appreciate that. All right, 2nd and 14. That was a really good throw by Josh Allen to get to Stephon Diggs, which is another thing why I'm scared. That's going to be caught. Diggs, first down, Buffalo Bills. He just boxed out Bryce Hall. That was like an NBA-style box out. That was crazy. Impressive catch by Stephon Diggs there. And I'm going to need to get some pressure on this right guard. Come on, guys. This right tackle is a 60-something overall. You got to be able to win immediately. Maybe Shaquem McLeod, our number 1 overall pick, can win off the edge. No, he won because they didn't block, basically, is what happened there. They chose not to block him. Singletary gets the first down. This is why I'm always terrified of the Bills, man. This is why. They are such a dangerous team. Look at that, Foster Moreau. Look how dangerous they are, man. Anybody can become open for this Buffalo team because they're just so good. It's frustrating how good the Bills can be at sometimes. That's Singletary. Good tackle, Nakobe Dean, bringing him down 2 yards. You love to see it. Under a minute to go, under 30 seconds to go pretty soon. In the first quarter, we used a lot of the quarter on our drive, and Josh Allen somehow finds an open Gabe Davis, but Sean Murphy-Bunting stays with Davis and knocks it incomplete. I don't know how Josh Allen was able to turn his body and find an open man, but Josh is going to find an open lane. Big hit, ball's out. Nate Harris gets it. Josh Allen shouldn't have scrambled. Nakobe Dean puts the pressure on him, forces that fumble. Huge hit. I thought I had the sack with Shaquem McLeod. He gets past the right tackle, but then Josh Allen does a really good job, spins around in the pocket, finds an open lane, has a huge gain, but Nakobe Dean lays the hammer. That ball comes out, Nate Davis picks it up, and the Barons turn the Bills over. This is what we were looking for. This is what we're looking for. If we could force a couple fumbles or get a couple interceptions, just any turnovers, that would be an ideal situation. And Nakobe Dean makes Josh Allen pay. Boom! Nighty-night, Joshy Poo. Nighty-night. Big hit from Nakobe. And we get the ball now to hopefully score a touchdown and go up 10-0 on the Bills, although that's probably going to be the end of the quarter right there. And it will be. We go into the second quarter up 3-0 after turning the Bills over with a fumble. We'll hand this off to Travis Etienne. I don't necessarily like running on second and long, and this is why, because they did not even block for us. We didn't even get a block there. They were in the backfield basically the moment I snapped it. But that's okay, because I don't complain about those things, do I? Oh, Garrett Wilson. Come on, Garrett Wilson, baby. Good throw. Good enough throw from Jalen Hurts. And a great catch from Wilson there. What a stud. What an absolute freaking stud he is. We'll give that to Stevenson. Does he get back to the line at least? He does. Man, it is hard to run the ball against this Bills team. Hard times, daddy. I'm thinking we're going Wilson again. Maybe A.J. Brown or maybe Hawkinson. Hawkinson for sure. Get that to T.J. He probably shouldn't have went to Hawkinson. Maybe Garrett Wilson would have been more open. He would have been a better option. Who knows? It's too late because I already did the pass. Oh, press coverage on Justin Jefferson. You know I'm a sucker for press coverage. But Wilson, hold on to the football. I hate that animation with burning passion, man. That is such a dumb animation. He should have caught that 10 times over. We don't put the football on the channel. You know this. You love it for it. Garrett Wilson. That's Chris Olave, and it was an interception anyway. Dumbest thing ever. There's no way Teron Johnson has that catch-up speed. You see this? There's no way this is a real thing that would happen. I mean, credit to Teron Johnson. He's a great player in real life. But there's no way this is physically possible. First off, he's not even covering Chris Olave originally. He's covering A.J. Brown. But because I had thrown the ball, he immediately goes to cover him. But look at this speed, this recovery speed to get there, intercept that pass. That's not... I mean, maybe he gets there and knocks it incomplete, but there's no way he, in real life, would intercept that. That's not possible. Jalen Hurts would have flung that in there a lot harder, and it would either been knocked incomplete or caught by Chris Olave. There's no way that's an interception in real life. But this isn't real life. This is the farthest thing from it. And we turn the ball back over to the Buffalo Bills. Something that we cannot afford to do many more times is give the Bills extra possessions because of an interception. That ball's out again! There's no way that's a fumble. That's going to be called back. There's no way that was a fumble. Absolutely no way. That ball came out way too late. No way. No way that's a fumble. Yep. I wasn't even getting my hopes up. There was no way that was a fumble. You're welcome, Buffalo. I didn't even have to get my hopes up for that. I knew that wasn't going to be given our way. That's going to be another check down throw. Derwin James with a decent hit, but McLeod holds on to the football. Josh Allen has one incompletion. What was the one incomplete? I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. They've only run the ball 3 times, though. About to be 4. I completely whiffed on it. I had him stopped behind the line, and I completely whiffed. It's stupid. All right, whatever. They're going to score. We know the script. We know how it goes. It's the same thing every single game. Big hit. Oh, how does that happen? Holding calling it back, but there's no way Devin Singletary's going to shrug that off like he does. Singletary's going to get smoked. Thank you for the holding call. I appreciate it. That was that Foster Moreau who got called for it. I think it was. I appreciate that because that helps us out a lot. And that's going to be a little out route to Singletary. Good tackle, 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Ooh, they get the ball, I think, to start the second half. I'm not sure who gets the ball to start the second half, but that's going to be caught. Gabe Davis, no first down. Man, these comeback routes and these curls are killing our corners. I will say that much. They are absolutely cooking our corners. We got no shot. That's the second time one has worked. Shaquem McLeod gets to the backfield. No! Yes! Oh, they're going to challenge it. Okay, I respect it. I don't think he got both feet in, though. I don't think he got both feet in. No, he clearly didn't get both feet in. He got one in. That's impressive. That's a college touchdown, I think, if the right foot came down before the left foot. But that is certainly not a touchdown. That is going to be call stands, and it's going to be an attempted field goal for Justin Tucker and the Bills. Shaquem McLeod really made that play because he got through quick enough to force Josh Allen out of the pocket on the run and had to throw probably in a spot that he didn't want to throw. But they do tie the game somehow. After all the craziness that has happened this first half, it's only 3-3. I feel like it should be like 10-10 or something. Oh, wow. Whoa. That was a crazy scene, but whatever. Let's go to Barkley here. 2 minutes and 11 seconds in the half. We have 3 timeouts, and we cannot run the football. Why am I running the ball? What am I doing? I know I can't run the football against this Bills team. It's like they know that it's going to be a run, so they insta-shed. It's crazy. It's actually crazy that they insta-shed on run plays. It's a little unfair. Check that to Jefferson. He turns up the field. Good job, Jay Jettas. And he gets out of bounds. 6 for 9, 85 yards, and an interception for Jalen Hurts. I apologize, Jalen. Your stats are sucky. Not just in this game, in the entire season. I apologize. That's just what happens when you play quarterback for a team that I control. You have sucky stats because I'm a sucky controller or a sucky user. Let's go tight end attack. Then we roll out to this side and have to just heave one. The founding father, Will Washington. That's how you do it. You make magic happen with Will Washington. Now that was impressive. That was impressive. If I could fit this in there, oh my God, Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barons. What a throw. Jalen Hurts, he split the D. And Garrett Wilson catches it. Maybe we scored a little too quickly. There is a 58-second difference between us and halftime. That is not good. We might have scored a little too quickly for Josh Allen and the Bills. But Jalen Hurts, back-to-back impressive throws. And Garrett Wilson and Will Washington with impressive catches to boot. McPherson sends it away. They will have to return this. And we are bringing the heat. It's going to be Ashton Davis who hit him hard and stops him at the 16. So they have to go 16-yard line all the way to the end zone, or I guess a field goal. But I'm assuming they want a touchdown to tie this game before half. We will see what happens. Josh Allen under center to start. Shaquem McLeod forcing some pressure. Didn't get quick enough. Keep him in bounds. They only have 2 timeouts because they challenged that play and got overturned. Or got stand, so they lost the challenge. And now they have 1 timeout because we kept him in bounds. Good tackle there. Then another play where they go in bounds. And that ball's out. Pick it up. Oh, so close. So close. But that wastes a lot of time. And Josh Allen underneath again. Keep him in bounds. Good tackle. I was going to say good tackle. That was a horrible tackle attempt. And they're going to scramble again. They call their last timeout. They have no more timeouts. 21 seconds, no timeouts, not in field goal range. Justin Tucker is the greatest kicker in modern history, but I don't think he can even kick this. Josh Allen gets around. That's a great play, but they can't get up to the line on time, I don't think, at least. Yes! The accelerated clock works in our favor. Great tackle, and we did enough. Whew, that was close. I thought that they were going to be able to get a field goal out of that. Thankfully, they challenged earlier in the game and lost that timeout. So they would have gotten a field goal if they had an extra timeout. But they get the ball to start the second half, so it's not like they have to wait too much longer before they get another opportunity to try and tie this game up. And it'll be tackled by David Ajabo at the 22-yard line. Allen comes back onto the field after a halftime break. Bills down 10-3. And they're going to hand this off to Singletary to start the half. He's going to break out to the edge, and Devin Singletary will get a first down on the first play of the drive, and that is not good. That is Tremaine Edmonds holding his right shoulder, or right arm at least. That's not good, because that means Steve Smith comes into play, which is not bad. Steve Smith's a really good young player, but he's no Tremaine Edmonds. And that's going to be Sauce Gardner. Good wrap up. Is that a first down? 2nd and inches. Okay. I wasn't sure if he dragged that ball across or not. 2nd and inches from the 43. It's going to be a delayed handoff to Singletary. He's going to break the first tackle and get the first down. Unbelievable. We would have had him stopped if he didn't break that first tackle, but whatever. I'm really hoping Tremaine Edmonds isn't injured for a while. He's dislocated his shoulder. He's out for the game. That's upsetting. Now Nakobe Dean and Steve Smith come in and play in his replacement, or as his replacement. I need to roll somebody out. No, I don't. I need to bring everybody to the edge. Unbelievable. How did Josh Allen make that play happen? Across his body to boot? Unbelievable. I just need them to waste time, basically. Oh, good tackle by Murphy Bunting. Finally, for the first time this game, the comeback route actually didn't work. Murphy Bunting was good enough to be able to recover. And that's going to be just another wild throw by Josh Allen and a wild catch by Gabe Davis. Man, this Bills team is so frustrating because we are better than them. They just happen to play like the Buffalo Bills against us. Why can't they play like the, I don't know, like the Jaguars or something? I shouldn't say the Jags are good now, or at least better. Why don't they play like the Cougars? Because the Cougars always suck in this series, so play like them. That's going to be knocked incomplete. Good job, Nakobe Dean. Getting his hands in there. His big mitts. It's 3rd and 8 from the 28. They're in field goal range. Forget field goal range. I wanted an interception with Murphy Bunting. They will take another field goal. I think Murphy Bunting was getting like in an arm, he was arm fighting with the receiver. So he's kind of like getting held there a little bit. He only had his left hand free, which is a song, by the way. But it works because we hold them to a field goal. I mean, not a lot of teams can say they've held the Buffalo Bills to 2 field goals through 2.5 quarters of football. Nate Harris gets to the 18, maybe? Yeah, the 18. And Jalen Hurts, he's had some big throws in this game so far. Also had some frustrating plays, too, mainly the run game. This one's going to work enough. Not really. I should have went outside. I might have had more space if I went outside there. But you live and you learn. You live and laugh and you love. It's okay. That's an interception. Oh, no, it's not. It's a catch by Justin Jefferson. I almost predetermined my interceptions at this point because I throw so many of them. 3rd and 1. Do we trust the offensive line? How many times do I trust the offensive line and it fails? Mainly every single play. But this time it worked out for us. Thank you very much for actually getting the first down there. I appreciate that. Now we'll give it to Ramondre. And I'm hoping Ramondre can do the dang thing, get some good yards, or spin around and get pulled back for maybe 2, 3. 3. Okay. So now we've gone back-to-back run plays. Now we go play action, kind of catch them off guard a little bit. Oh, that was a good throw. I just didn't get the right animation. I went for catch on the run, and maybe I should have went aggressive. I don't know to be sure. Oh my God, that wasn't a good throw. What was that, Jalen? Poor accuracy? You had him wide freaking open. That might have been a touchdown, or at least a huge play at the worst, and yet you overthrow him? That's an incomplete pass. Jalen Hurts. Oh, that's annoying. He had the catch, but he overthrew him. Jalen, you can't be doing stuff like that. Oh, sack him, please. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. There's no way Josh Allen doesn't get sacked there. We had 4 guys around him. How did he get back to the line of scrimmage? Unbelievable. Quentin Williams, you got to wrap him. I know Josh Allen's a big guy, but you got to wrap. Josh Allen's getting held. Our Josh Allen. Intercept. There's no way. Thank you. I was about to say, there's no way he could hold on to that catch. It is 3rd and 10 for the Bills from the 39. Please. More pressure on Allen. Shaquem, get around him. Knock it incomplete. Thank you. Field goal attempt, third one. This is a deep one. This is the longest they've had this game. No way. There's absolutely no way that they makes this. It's staying right. Yes! It had the distance. It probably would have been good. It would have been good from maybe 5-10 yards deeper. It had the leg. It did not have the angle. It was right the entire way. And we survive again on a Buffalo Bills drive. And Travis, I'm just going to abandon the run. Why do I even try to run the football? My offensive line just does not want to block. For some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, because I have no idea. They just don't want to block for some reason. So we will go with passes. That was a dumb decision to pass like that, or just pass to that spot, but it worked out in the end, so can't be too mad. Malik Willis still in the game. I need to take him out of some of these packages. I need Jalen Hurts, although Jalen Hurts kind of sold me there for... Oh, whoops. That was my bad. I shouldn't have thrown that. That wasn't Malik Willis' fault. That was my fault. That's the end of the quarter. I am not excited. What is this defense? I am not excited about this play. Hawkinson first down? Hawkinson first down. Why is Malik Willis in? How many plays do I have to give? Where's Jalen Hurts? There he is. Finally. Oh my God, Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barons. Oh my God, I love you with all of my heart, Garrett Wilson. Wow. Jalen Hurts just heaved it off his back foot. And that was an impressive throw. Not a great throw, an impressive throw, because we got beat on the right guard. Trey Smith got beat. And then Garrett Wilson splits the defense and just gets that ball across. That was a close one. Look at my main man, Garrett. What a stud. What a stud. This dude, he's saved so many games for us. Like, he's just been such a good player. Such a freaking good player for us. A.J. Brown's been good but underutilized. Justin Jefferson's been really good but underutilized. Garrett Wilson's been really good and really utilized. And we lead 17-6 against the Bills. I think that might be good enough to win this game, but you never say never until those 000s hit on the clock. Oh, baby. Especially the way the Bills have been moving the ball against us. We've been able to stop them for the most part when they get closer to the end zone and when we have to force them to kick field goals. But down the field, they've been just going up and down on us. It's been kind of crazy. Allen will throw this. How does he have the angle to throw those? And how is this Devin Singletary just the strongest man on planet Earth? He always just shoulder blocks out of those big hit tackles. Josh Allen, it's like playing Patrick Mahomes. He just rolls out and just Houdinis it down the field. It's crazy. And one play, they're already almost to midfield. Basically there already. That's going to be to the sidelines. Gabe Davis catches and rolls out of bounds. I hate the Buffalo Bills, man. They are so hard to play against. So hard to play against. And we haven't even really taken advantage of their right tackle problems. Bryce Hall picks it off. Undercuts the throw. Give me a block. Oh, you didn't throw me a block. Bryce Hall comes up with the biggest play of the day. Josh Allen trying to Houdini one more time. This time, it wasn't thrown hard enough, and it gave Bryce Hall time to get to the ball and intercept it before Stephon Diggs. And Stephon Diggs did not do the right thing. I know it was at the sidelines. It would have been a tough catch, but you got to go after the football. You got to attack the football, not just let it come to you, especially in the NFL, because that's going to happen 10 times out of 10. 3rd and inches. I'm going to give this to Ramondre. If not, we'll go QB sneak. We'll go juice special. But Ramondre should be able to do it barely, but he does do it. Good job, Ramondre. And at this point, we're just trying to waste some time. Obviously, I'd want to score one more time just to guarantee we're going to come out with a W. But I just want to waste as much time as possible. Barkley's only got 17 yards, man. This Bills team is good against the run, I will tell you that much. Or maybe our offensive line just is having a bad day because we cannot run the ball consistently. Sometimes that happens, and great. We already lost Tremaine Edmonds for the game. Now we lose our starting right guard, Trey Smith. So now the do-everything utility offensive lineman comes in. Give that ball to Jefferson. That's a first down. Garrett Wilson's got his X Factor activated after that touchdown catch last drive. Trey Smith, shoulder straight. He's coming back in. I need you. I need him to stay in this game. We'll give this to Barkley. Barkley will do nothing. Oh, 2nd and 7. Probably a bad idea to run this again, but I'm going to do it anyway. Saquon actually got a decent amount of yards on this, so it can't be too mad. I think we let this go to the 2-minute warning. I don't think we need to waste a down, especially a 3rd down, when we have a 2-minute warning opportunity. So we will let that go. Oh, baby, please let me win this game. I really want to. I really want to sweep the Bills and win this game. We need to check the standings, see how close we are to clinching the division, because it's getting close to the end of the season here. And that's going to be touchdown catch, Jefferson. Yes, sir. Gritty on him, boy. That was a risky throw. All right. We have clinched this game with that interception by Josh Allen, and we sealed it. 24-6. Man, holding the Bills to 2 field goals, technically 3 field goal attempts. They missed the one, but no touchdowns for the Bills in the entire game. I mean, maybe if they get a garbage touchdown, I don't know, but 24-6 against the Bills. I know that they're not the same team they were earlier in the save, but this team is still really good, as you have seen throughout this entire game so far. And the thing I'm most upset about probably is the fact that they have a sub 65 overall right tackle playing, and we haven't been able to take advantage of it. That is probably the thing I am most upset about. Maybe I'm more upset about the lack of tackling there, but whatever. I'm glad they didn't do that earlier in the game. That would have been upsetting. Josh Allen sacks Josh Allen. It's Josh Allen crime right there. He gets to himself. He just touched himself on that one. 2nd and 15. That's going to be caught. Is that Khalil Shakir? Under a minute to go. It's not like they can win the game, but they are trying to get some dignity back. A garbage time touchdown. Good tackle, Derwin James. He stays in bounds, or he goes down before he went out of bounds, and they use their 2nd timeout with 31 seconds to go. So they're trying to get a garbage time touchdown here. Deion Dawkins also got hurt, so we will try to abuse that left side now. Obviously we can't, because that's just what happens. Good knockdown by Nakobe Dean, getting his big mitt in there for the 2nd time in this game. He's knocked down a pass. Good deflection, and it's 2nd and goal. 28 seconds to go. 1 timeout for Buffalo. Quinnen Williams got there, but Bryce Hall does the rest. Swats that ball away, deflects it away in the back of the end zone against Stephon Diggs one-on-one. He's gone after Diggs. He has accepted that matchup, and for the most part has won it. That's going to be Murphy Bunting out of bounds. Good defense by Murphy Bunting, and it's 4th and goal from the 7 with 20 seconds to go. This is the last chance. They can't get a first down. This is the last chance for the Bills. Either they score or they go down in a pile of flames. And yes, I said a pile of flames. You know what I mean. That's going to be caught. No! Incomplete. Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner does his job, and the Bills will not score a touchdown in this game. Our defense really stepped up. Really stepped up. And that is going to be the game. I'm not running another play. I wouldn't have even been able to if I had the chance. Woo! We survive against the Bills. And yes, I say survive, because any game against the Bills, whether you blow them out or not, you survived against the Buffalo Bills. 13 of 19, 221 yards, 3 touchdowns, and yes, another interception for Jalen Hurts. Malik Willis went 2 for 4, 14 yards. 9 carries, 25 yards for Barkley, 7 for 21 for Stevenson, and 5 for 14 for ETN. It was impossible to run the ball against the Bills for some reason. Sometimes it's just like that. 5 catches, 53 yards for Jefferson, 3 for 92 and 2 touchdowns for Garrett Wilson, stud. Will Washington, 4 for 73, also stud. Then we go to the defense. We get 7 tackles for James and Nakobe Dean. J.J. Godfrey had 6. We sacked Josh Allen 1 time. They gave it a half a sack for Steve Smith and Josh Allen. I don't know about that. Was Steve Smith even in the play? I don't know. Whatever. They give a half a sack there. And then the 1 interception by Bryce Hall was the icing on top of the cake. That's what sealed the win for us because we went down and scored to make it 24-6. But we do win the game, even though it was a little bit of a struggle. We do end up winning. We have 11 wins on the season, which I think is what we had last year. But that was at the end of the season. Now we have a few more games to go, so we can have our best record in franchise history. We can win we can get the 1 seed. We can win the division. We can do everything that we planned on doing in this season. This is going to be our best season in franchise history, and it's just getting started. I simulated the bye week, so now we are week 14 playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are 8-4, but we can take a look at the playoff picture for the first time. We have the 1 seed. The Bengals are the 2 seed. Let's take a look at the standings real quick before we end the episode here. See just the landscape of the AFC. So the Bengals are 10-2, so we cannot afford to slip up, or the Bengals will take over as the 1 seed. Wow, that's crazy. So we are not going to clinch, unless the Bengals have a crazy end of the season where they just lose like 3 of their last 4 or something. We won't clinch the 1 seed until the end of the season, maybe the last game. I don't know, but that's crazy how it's just us and the Bengals, and then it drops to the Steelers, who are 8-4, who we play next episode. Man, that's a little crazy right there. Have we at least clinched our division? Obviously we haven't, because there's nothing next to our name. If we win next episode, we probably do, because I don't think that there's a way that the Patriots could win the division. Even if we lose the rest of these games, I don't think so. We do play the Patriots one more time in week 17. But for the most part, I think we are good to go for win. We're going to make the playoffs because we're going to win this division. I just want to be the 1 seed. I don't really want to go through the wild card. I want to start the playoff journey in the divisional round. And Desmond Ritter's having a wild season. 3,700 yards, 30 touchdowns. That's crazy. And Justin Fields, good for him. He's having a great season as well on Tampa. The Seahawks are 1-11. Good God. Vikings are 2-10. There's some bad teams in the NFL this year. The Buffalo Bills are 2-10. The Cougars are 4-8. So it looks like either the Seahawks or the Vikings, somebody like that, or the Bills are going to get the number 1 pick. Probably the Seahawks if they continue to lose. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Wild game. And it's just going to keep getting crazier. We got the Steelers, the Ravens, the Broncos, the Patriots. It's going to keep getting crazier. So I hope you guys do enjoy it. I know you guys enjoy the Barons as always. But if you enjoyed this episode, leave it a like. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.